Philips Norelco OneBlade Part 2 coming up. I'm going to shave off one cheek, the other cheek, use all the attachments, leave a goatee, and we're going to see what the Philips Norelco OneBlade will do. Alright guys, so we're back in the bathroom and we're ready to go for the goatee. We want to look at the face and just see where we see that thick hair growing. In my beard you can see, right in here it gets thicker, and as we go around here it gets thicker. I'm going to start just taking, start shaping around this. Questions people have is under here how much they should keep. As far as I go, I'll go where the jawline is and then I'll come down a little bit further than that. Gives it kind of a more defined look to it. Also, as far as sideburns, I like to go somewhere mid-ear, somewhere in here. You just come right across. If you're trying to see, how do I know which sides are lined up? How do you can just look at your eyes, come down, just see where it's kind of lining up on both sides. But let's go in. We're going to start with the 5mm. We're just going to see layer after layer what it starts to look like, and then we're going to see if that final smooth finish is really there at the end or if it just feels a little rough. All right, guys. So here's the unit, and here's the 5mm comb. So it's just easy. Snap, click, let's see what it does. Alright guys, so that was the 5mm. Not much of a change from where it was before, but we're dropping down. As you can see, I'm going down with this unit. You'll see other videos out there, a lot of people go up. I like to go down. I know the beard hair falls down. I can see the hairs that are wisping off. When I go up, it can go in any direction. I might cut off too much. Some people say, you didn't take off enough hair, it's not cutting enough. That's fine. I'll go back with a lower unit. I'll go with a lower millimeter. But I'd rather be on the safe side, make sure I'm not cutting off more than I want. So now we're just going to pop off the 5mm, just like that. Take our 3mm, click it in, we're ready to go. That was a 3mm. If you look at it now, you can see this is starting to pop out. Getting that tighter look, more detailed look starting to kick in there. So someone could just leave it like this if they wanted to and say, hey, I want this goatee to pop, and I want these to be a little bit more faded, and I want to go with that. We're going to go to the 1mm next, the stubble comb. We're going to see really how low this can go. Alright, let's pop off that 3mm. Take our 1mm. Ready to go. Alright guys, so there's the 1mm. We're down to stubble. Now you got that pronounced goatee going in there. It's not bad, getting down to the stubble, that kind of stubble look, if that's what you're going for. I can see how this would work well for some people. As you can see here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but you get this buildup. You kind of just take that off. So that's what happens with this unit because these combs are so small. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the blade. I'm going to work at the line for the ear. We're going to take the rest of the cheeks off, and then under here I'm going to cut into this with this, and we're just going to see where it is at that point, and then we'll decide if we need to do anything more with the goatee. So there you have it with the actual blade. When I rub my hand down on it, you know, it doesn't feel that bad. When you go up, yeah, you can definitely feel that stubble feel to it, but it's really not that bad. Gets it pretty close. If you really want it to be clean, you go in there with a shaving cream and a razor and you get really close to the skin. But as far as what you really need, this is good enough. I haven't taken anything off of this, but under here, the jaw lines here came down a little bit further, put the line, gives it a little bit more of that thickness. I also had an angle to it because my goatee is kind of, that's how it grows thick like that. Let me comb this out a little bit and then I'll trim it up and then we'll see what we got. So there you have it. I like the result. I got those detailed lines on the side coming underneath. Down the side again, and I think it looks good. I kept it a little thicker because I just want to test it out, see where it's at. Some people, you can go shorter. You saw what the 5.3 1mm can do. If you want to cut this down to that length, then you know you'd still have this stubble here. I mean, this is pretty smooth. You know, you want that stubble look sometimes. It looks good. You know, the definition you get from this, and then you get that little, it's kind of like an accent to it. You can still see the stubble that's popping out. You know, I think this is a really great product. Now that I tried it the second time, part 2 here, and trimmed further down, you know, this is a good product from Philips Norelco. At the price point that it's at, I don't think you can pass it up. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Catch you guys next time.